Here we go.
You're tuning in to Will Love Listen. Now listen.
Hey everyone, I'm raising a glass to Margaret Cho, one of my favorite guests, probably my favorite guest. And I've been interviewing you on and off over the years for the magazine and for the podcast, both for like over 10 years now. And it's amazing. I love all your work. You have so many interesting projects going on now, and I can't wait to dive into that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's great to see you again.
Great to see you too. And happy Lunar New Year. It's a new year and
Thank
it's a
you.
new Lunar New Year too. It's the year of the snake.
Yes, yes. And I had all my red on yesterday. I didn't do any vacuuming. So I was like ready for good luck. So I'm not sweeping any luck away.
Good, good. What's your Chinese zodiac?
I'm a monkey.
You're a monkey. Oh,
So
cool.
yeah, yeah. What's yours?
Actually the snake.
Oh, great. Oh, great. So it's a year about transformation. It's about letting go of like negativity, letting go of like the things that we don't need anymore.
Yeah. And I'm ready for that. I'm ready.
Good. Me too.
Now, you have a lot of interesting projects. I'm a big music buff. I've DJ'd in radio, for different top 40 stations. Music has always been a big part of my life, and I'm very excited for this new album,
Oh,
which,
thank you.
yes, which I've been previewing because Ken sent it over to me digitally. I'm very impressed.
Thank you.
This album, Lucky Gift, marks your third album,
Hmm.
and it's your first in 9 years, which is crazy
Yes.
because your last album was 2016's American Myth.
Yes.
So, this album, I've been listening to it. I like the sound a lot. I find your vocals to be very impressive. I think a lot of people probably know you from comedy.
Hmm.
So I think once they listen to this album, they're going to see a completely different side of you.
Thank
Um,
you.
I love the production. I love the lyrics. Obviously, you're very, you're a very emotional person. So that comes across on the album.
Mhm.
So there's a lot I want to go in on it. But first off, what inspired you to start an album after having not done music for so long?
Well, I actually have been still like doing my own music. Like I play and sing pretty much every day just for myself. Music is just sort of the way that I communicate with the world. And, it's a part of who I am just as a person. And some of these songs existed actually before American Myth. Some of the songs like Funny Man and Wheels of Gold, some of well, all of the Roger Rocha songs that I wrote with him. And he's a wonderful artist from Four Non Blondes. He's just incredible. So those are actually predate American Myth by 2 years. So those are all from like 2014. And so it's just the stuff that I had recorded but hadn't put out yet. And then the more acoustic side, which is the songs that I did with Garrison Starr, are things that I've been working on for the last several years. Some of the things that I actually composed myself, which I was so super excited about as a songwriter. I think I've been able to mature with my instrument and get better at it. So I love that. And like Lucky Gift, the first track off the record and the single is one that I composed myself. So I'm really proud of that.
That's impressive. And it's a really catchy tune. I can't talk today.
Thank you.
And I just love the whole sound of the album because it's very different and it has a sort of like nostalgic vibe to it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. I wanted to go for that 90s pop diva kind of feel. Like it's very like I would be included on Lilith Fair.
Yeah.
Like that's my ultimate tour. Like if I could go on a tour, that's where I would want to be. But yeah, I wanted to do like a 90s coffeehouse VH1 sound that was reminiscent of like all of these wonderful artists like Sheryl Crow, Ani DeFranco, Patty Griffin, those are my favorites. And so I wanted to have a record like that.
It's great because the album is like very like unique.
Mhm.
But at the same time, it's nostalgic. I mean, the lyrics are very unique, obviously, the instruments, all of that, like you could tell you put all of your hard work into it, but at the same time, if you could relate it to a type of sound, it very much is that 90s like Sheryl Crow, Sarah McLachlan, even a little
Yeah.
Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. What a huge compliment. Yeah, that's what I was going for. Like melodic pop that has a big sound, but also is very personal. So, like, well, I mean, I also really grew to like kind of follow in like the footsteps of Liz Phair. Liz Phair is like the ultimate, so I wanted to have that sound, that feeling, that 90s vibe.
Yeah, Liz Phair. And that comes across too because she's very very powerful, like her voice and like her songs in general. And I
Hmm.
feel like that your material is as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, obviously, as a songwriter and a musician, like all songs are close to your heart. But is there any song in particular that you have the biggest tie to on this album?
Well, all of them really, but Lucky Gift is one that I just love that. And it's about when you feel ugly, but you fall in love anyway. And it's really that sort of thing that love is not just for the young and the beautiful, it's for everyone. And we can feel that so deeply and not expect it to happen to us. And then it does. And it's just so incredible. So I really love that song because I feel like it really captures that. And it's for me my favorite song that I've ever written. So that's the one that I really love.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I love that song as well.
Thank you.
Is it based on any particular relationship that you were in or are in currently?
Yes. Yeah. No, not that I'm in currently, but that I was in. And then the song 90 Sisyphus, which is about breaking up with that person at a rock festival. So I fall in love and fall out of love in the same record. So it only took 5 tracks to do it.
I like that though, because I mean that's life. I mean,
Yeah.
like a lot of people can relate to that.
Yeah.
It was my last relationship. I was like so in love and I was on such a high, and then just as soon as it took off, it crashed down.
We just can't predict what happens, but that's life. And so I'm grateful that I had something to write about.
I like that though. It's like a roller coaster of emotions.
Hmm. Hmm. Yes, for sure.
Now, you've been touring the Live and Livid tour. That's been going on for like a long time now. Obviously, you always change up the material, but the
Yes.
that tour title in and of itself, it's been like what, almost 3 years now, right?
It's been about 2, but yes, it's been a while. And just like being able to like kind of go through like a lot of the material that I do in that show is pretty topical. And so for me, it's just following like going through the election and all of the incredible highs and lows with that. And now the show is really poised to talk about like what can we do now? And in this horrifying era of politics, how can we fight that? And I think humor is the one place where we can actually get together and fight.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. It's so funny. Like the magazine and we had like a meeting like right after the election, and some people were like kind of somber in the meeting, but our publisher was just like, no, it's like now's the time. Like you need to fight like more. Like you need to go
Hmm.
harder now. So I
Absolutely.
like that attitude for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, you just announced even more dates, and I'm sure even more are going to be added throughout 2025. On
Yes.
this current tour, are you going to be incorporating some of the music, or are you going to do that separate?
I think I'm going to do that separate. I haven't kind of figured out exactly what that's going to look like. I just wanted to get the album out and I wasn't sure exactly what the touring is going to be like that behind that. It feels like it's going to be separate. I'm doing some music shows actually here in LA around the release of the record and then a little beyond. So I'm going to figure out exactly what that looks like. It hasn't been determined yet.
Oh, that's awesome. I like
Yeah.
that. It's kind of like I feel like you could easily do two tours. You have the
Yeah.
comedy and then you have like the music tour.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
like that. And obviously, I'm assuming for both, more dates than that are even out there are going to be announced as the months go on.
Yes, for sure. Yes.
Perfect. I can't wait. You have to come back to Jersey.
I would love that. Yeah. Great to see you. Be great to
Yeah,
see you.
absolutely. Yeah, I'd love to see you. It's so funny because last time I saw you, I was so busy. I had so much, which I still do, but it was like very hectic.
Hmm.
I didn't think until afterwards. I'm like, oh shit, I should have asked Margaret if she wanted to go to the local gay bar. That was like right there.
Yeah. We'll do that next time.
Yes, for sure.
Love
That would
that.
be fun.
Fun.
Now, I'm gonna message Ken. I'm gonna be like, you need to get Margaret in New Jersey.
Yes, for sure.
So I also wanted to wish you a congratulations because you've been doing a lot within like the television and film space over
Hmm.
the past few years. And I know you're going to be starring as one of the Grey sisters in season 2 of Disney's Percy Jackson and the Olympians.
Yes, I love that show. And what was so wonderful is I got to work with Kristen Schaal and the great Sandra Bernhard, who is such a legend. I'm a Bernhardologist. Like I know everything about everything she's ever done.
Yeah.
So for me, getting to work with her, and I've also been friends with her for a while. So just hanging out, I just absolutely adore her. And, she is just my role model in so many ways. So I was really excited to get to do that show with her.
I love Sandra Bernhard. I'm actually supposed to be interviewing her, I think maybe next month.
Yeah,
Um,
she's
but
so cool.
yeah, she really is. And it's so funny because like I grew up like my parents were always very into comedy and music, and I grew up kind of exposed to a lot of stuff maybe too soon than I should have. But I just remember Sandra, them watching Sandra, like some of her stand up and like interviews on TV when I was like really young. So
Mhm.
like it's so funny. Now I'm like a Sandra fan too.
Yeah, yeah, she's the best.
How was it working with them on this?
It was really hard because it's like the way we had intense like prosthetics and like makeup and like because we're playing these like very otherworldly creatures. It was like really exciting and that show is so amazing. So it was very different from what I'm used to as like being an actor. You sort of just kind of come and hair and makeup's just like a thing, but we were there for like a long time doing all of the prosthetics and all the special effects and it's really a unique experience, and I'd love to do more. I think it's so incredible to do all that stuff. We have such incredible technology now where you can just do amazing things. And so for me, like that fantasy realm is something that I haven't really done work in, and I'd love to do more.
Yeah, that's great. I feel you too because I feel like technology has come such a long way, especially in like movies and production. So
Hmm.
that should be interesting. I'm excited
Super
for
cool.
all these
Yeah, it's
projects.
really cool.
And you've also been cast in I Want Your Sex alongside Olivia Wilde and Charlie XCX. So
Yes.
I want to know more about that.
That was a great, it's directed by the amazing Greg Araki, who I'm in the Doom generation, but we filmed like 30 plus years ago. So it was great to work with him again. And I just love the movie. Like it's so sexy, so cool. It's amazing. And it stars Olivia Wilde, who's so awesome. And then also uh uh like it I didn't get to meet Charlie
Oh, really?
I'm obsessed with.
Yeah.
Summer. So I can't wait to see her at the premiere. But Cooper Hoffman's incredible too. He is so special and what a great actor. And all of my scenes are with Johnny Knoxville, who I'm a Jackass fan. So it was
Oh,
really
yeah.
exciting to work with him. Yeah.
How is it working with him? Because he's pretty
He's so cool. He fell in love with my dog, so he was screaming out Lucia's name all the time.
uh,
Like he just loved my dog Lucia. So he's such a great guy and like a beautiful person. Like I really love working with him.
oh, that's nice. That's nice. You've
Yeah.
worked with some really interesting people recently. I mean,
Yes.
between him, Sandra, I mean, some interesting talent.
Yeah, I'm very lucky. Like I get to work with people that I just idolize. So I'm super like starstruck all the time. I just worked on a movie last week with Molly Ringwald, who is just an icon. And I was so starstruck. Like to me, she's like it. She's the best. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that film. It's coming out in a while. We just saw it, so it's a while.
Oh, yes. You just started working on that one?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Could you give us the title or is it still
It's
like,
called Thoughts and Prayers.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
Now I'm assuming 2026 for that one.
Yeah, I think so. But it's really cool.
Nice, nice. You're very busy. I love it.
Yes, I'm lucky. I'm really fortunate to be able to work. I mean, I love my work and I love that I get to do these different projects.
Yeah, you're keeping your hands, you always have something going on.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to even ask what else you have going on because that already is a lot. But
There's a lot. I mean, just like working, I have just the album stuff and the tour stuff and yeah, the movies and so yeah, I'm really busy, but I love doing what I do.
yeah, that's important. And it comes
Yeah.
across.
Thank you.
And I think we had spoke about this last year, but I can't believe that the last time I spoke to you was like a year ago. Like now you're going on 8 years sober this year, right?
9.
9. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's probably why it's possible for me to work as much as I do. I mean, almost like for me, that's my main interest always is to work. And I really get so much out of it. Maybe I'm like a workaholic now, but I think that's okay. I really love it.
No, that's good. It's important to
Yeah.
be that. I mean, like that's
Yeah.
blessed. God bless. That's awesome.
Yeah.
9 years sober. That's tough, especially being in
Yeah.
Hollywood. And we had kind of spoke about that a little bit
Mm-hmm.
last time. But like I give you credit because, you know, Hollywood's like a party town and there's old parties and after parties. So how have you managed to like maintain your sobriety? Because I remember years ago when you just came out of rehab and you were telling me like that was hard for you. Like that was like a
Yeah. It's tough, but I realize like now, like when you get sober, the party really begins because then you can actually have a good time. Like I have a good time like all the time. Like I'm having so much fun. And I think like in early sobriety was probably harder just to get used to it, but now I'm really kind of dug into it and I have a really great life and I'm just really lucky to live it, to survive all that and to be past it.
yeah, that's impressive. And people can
Yeah.
learn from that because you're very real about it. Like I feel
Yeah.
like people when they become sober, they kind of gloss over how they could be tempted or triggered at times, but you're very like matter of fact about it, which is refreshing.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel good. I mean, it's just like I do a lot of work on myself on that front. I'm definitely really conscious of what it takes to stay sober and what it takes to maintain it. So I'm very into that as well.
That's important. So
Yeah.
kudos.
Thank you.
Now, I know you're very political. I told you in the past, like you should get like a full-time spot on The View.
Oh, yeah. I would love that. I would love
Yeah,
that.
that would
Yeah.
be, I think you would be perfect for that, honestly.
Thank you.
You always do like
Yes.
different like cameos, like you come in as a guest a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
and plus I feel like you would kind of like take it in like a better direction. Um, because you're just very direct and matter of fact about it. And I do want to talk about this election. I know not everyone likes politics, but I feel like, Margaret's very political and why not be political? So Um, I actually wasn't like nervous when Trump won. I'm like, okay, like we've done this before. Like I feel like, maybe there's some things that he might be good at. Obviously, there are some things that I was a bit nervous by, but I'm actually kind of shocked a little bit myself because I mean, say what you want about like DEI or what have you, but the whole reason like DEI was created was because there was discrimination.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like there are a lot of companies that are like they kind of are very pro diversity and pro protecting like LGBT rights when it was cool, but
Mm-hmm.
now they like took it away overnight like that. Does that make you worried?
Yes, very worried, very concerned. It's really also just, it's not just the actions of like these corporations of taking it away, it's the mentality that
Yeah.
queer people, that people of color, that minorities can't do jobs. Like it's basically trying to shut out other people except white people. Like it's another way of like proclaiming white supremacy. Like say you're a white supremacist without saying you're white supremacist. That's what this negativity around DEI is. It's a code for let's hire white people only. And that's a huge problem. So it's not just the idea of getting rid of these programs, it's the implementation of only seeking white people for employment, only seeking, in particular, white men for employment, white men for jobs, employment, white men for positions of power. That's what I'm fighting. It's not just this idea of a DEI or
Yes, that's
whatever.
glad you said that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm glad you said that to clarify it because I feel
yeah,
like people, especially people that want to think a certain way, like to view things very stereotypically. And it's like, no, that's not what it's about. And yeah, there's corruption on all fronts. And I'm tired of that excuse. Yeah, there's been some little DEI corruption and people in that. But the whole reason that there are these protections is because bigotry existed for decades against
right,
minority groups. And
exactly.
now, with the protection being rolled back, it makes it
Mhm.
so much easier for people to like bully and get away with discrimination once more.
That's
And
right.
it's just it's concerning that people don't see that.
Well, Trump himself is a DEI hire because he doesn't come from the world of politics. He does not have a former office that he's held. There's no history of political life that he's had. People decided to give him a chance
Yeah,
because he's not from these communities. So he is, by definition, a DEI hire. And people don't acknowledge that because he is. Like there has never been a reality show star
yes,
in the role of a government position. And so this is like total DEI. Like that's the irony of it.
yeah. I'm glad you said that because that is
Yeah.
very ironic because he didn't
Yeah.
fit the mold, but he was given a chance.
No.
So that
And that's what, yeah, that's exactly what DEI is like giving people the opportunity who haven't held those positions before.
yeah. And I'm just concerned about that. And I see a lot of stuff on social media, and I'm just like, wow, it's like people are very excited to go back to a time when they could almost like, bully like minorities again.
Right. Well, they just want a white America. It's not going to happen.
Yeah. And it's just concerning because I myself, like, years ago, I'm talking like 9, 10 years ago, I was at the time doing some additional work in real estate, and I was clearly discriminated against. I'm not going to go on my soapbox and whine about it, but I was clearly discriminated against, one, for being gay, and then two, for also being Hispanic.
Hmm.
And I've experienced that myself, and I'm not the type of person to whine about things. Anyone who knows me knows that. But so for me to kind of like to have been so affected by this experience, I know it's out there, and I'm not even
Yeah,
exaggerating.
that's
Um,
right.
and to have dealt with it firsthand and nothing was done about it at the time, and I just felt like I just couldn't believe it. um
Hmm.
I just feel like I thought for a while it felt like, okay, there are like all these protections now over the past 10 years. I'm like, you know what, I will never be in a situation like that again. Now I'm afraid I might be.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's,
So scary.
yeah, it is. What do you recommend that we do?
Well, I think it's just pay attention to just really look at what's happening and just be informed and also like get news from lots of different sources so that you can make your own decisions. But yeah, I think it's just important to stay really vigilant and to keep fighting wherever that is, whether that's on social media, whether that's in our own like workplaces, whether that's in our own lives, our friends, our families, whatever that is, but just to keep on fighting for our own rights to be here.
Yeah, good advice. Good advice. Now is the time to be vocal.
Yeah.
You fight fire. I firmly believe you fight fire with fire. So
Yes,
if someone's aggressive,
exactly.
then you got to be aggressive right back. So
That's right.
now, back onto the work things. What else do you have in production or under wraps that you're currently
Um,
working?
right now, I'm just like focusing on figuring out what like musically what the tour will look like or what that will be. Also, just seeing like writing a lot of material about what's happening every day. Um, for me, it's like the way that I resist, the way that I fight what's happening is through writing material and writing comedy. So that to me is the ultimate form of resistance. So that's what I'm all about right now.
What are some topics that you're gonna kind of cover and poke fun at on this new tour?
The oligarchy, Trump, Elon Musk suddenly being president, like what is that? Like, and just like being like, we could have had Kamala Harris as president. Like I wanted her to be president so much. And I lay awake at night thinking like, what could I have done? I have insomnia. So I'm just like, what could we have done? What could we have done? What can we do? So looking for solutions, talking about what's going on.
Yeah, no, that's good, and I feel like people are going to be able to really resonate.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this tour.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And musically, when you tour for the music, are you thinking about like how are you thinking about going about it? Because it's been a while since like you toured when it came to the music.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think it'll be pretty small. Like, I wonder exactly what capacity, but I would love to figure that out. But yeah, like right now I have just acoustic shows that I'm doing. We have a record release party in LA on February 13th. So that's going to be a really acoustic show. I'm doing a acoustic show tomorrow at the Hotel Cafe with people to it's a wildfire benefit to benefit people who lost everything in the fires that happened here in LA a couple weeks ago. So it's like the way that I'm approaching it is very acoustic.
I like that.
Yeah.
Were you affected by the wildfires?
Yes, I evacuated, but fortunately my house was not burned, but I was right in the pathway of the Eaton fire.
Wow.
So, it was really stressful to evacuate with myself and all my cats, but we managed to get out and, we came back and everything is okay here. So that's really, really, really lucky. But a lot of people were not lucky.
Yeah, that's so scary. I had
And it's
I
so scary.
lives out there in Santa Monica, and like they kept on having to change. Like I think he went to Long Beach, then Anaheim, and then finally he just
Yeah.
Vegas because it's just
Yeah.
getting worse and worse and
So
worse.
we didn't know, like everything was like wild. They were springing up everywhere. It was so scary.
Yeah. How is it? How is like the air quality there? How's everyone like?
It's still bad, but it's getting better because it rained. So, we just don't know. Like it's so hard to know. But everybody's masking, or they should be masking out. I do. But yeah, it's still pretty scary.
Yeah, that's sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. Thank you. It's sad.
Yeah. I hope like it does not happen again and they learn from this. I really do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I'm very excited. I am curious though with this music tour, if you would ever do like a joint tour
I'd
with
love to.
with
Yeah.
someone else.
Yeah. I'd love to.
That would be I'm trying to think who like you could be paired with. But
I've been on tour with Ani DeFranco before, and I would love to do that again. I've toured with Cyndi Lauper before, and I absolutely loved it. I love her. And so, I've toured with Joan Jett, I've toured with Blondie or Debbie Harry. So, any of those people I would love to do something with.
you and Cyndi Lauper again, that would be a phenomenal.
Yeah, it'd be really phenomenal. So maybe someday.
Maybe Charlie XCX. You just worked
I
on that.
love her. I
He's
love
known for
her.
bringing out like cameos from people.
Yeah. So
That
someday, or Troy Sivan. Yeah, I love them.
yeah, Troy Sivan. That would be
So
great.
great. Yeah, I love them.
The trio we all need.
Absolutely.
So this has been fun. Thank you for chatting with me today. This is going to be a good year for you because I know the snake and the monkey gel. So
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
cheers to us. Cheers to a great year. And
Yes.
we're both Sag rises. I remember that. So
Yes, that's right. Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, and keep on being vocal and doing
Thank you.
your thing. I
I
love
will.
all your Instagrams. I'm like hearting everything. I'm like, yes, yes, yes.
Yes, I love it.
So, good luck. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'll be streaming the album. I'm already listening to it, but I'll be, giving you your streams once it's out.
Thank you. Thank you.
And everyone should check out Lucky Gift and all your projects.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Hopefully, I get to see you soon.
I will see you soon.
Yes. Have a
Okay. Bye.